Hi everyone, it's Dr. Elizabeth. Welcome to Skinny Dipping in the Fountain of Youth, where I share with you all my secrets on how to be undeniably radiant, beautiful, youthful, and sexy at every age. I'm very excited to share today's episode with you. A lot of you have been asking me for a Snapchat Q&A, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So if you want to know the questions and my answers, stay tuned. So as a lot of you know, I love Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat every day, and if you guys aren't there already, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my username right down here. It's Dr. Elizabeth Live. Please join me. At the end of the day, what I do is I watch all your Snapchats, and it's like I get a little peek into your life, and I love that. It's really beautiful for me. So please connect with me on Snapchat. And so I thought doing a Snapchat Q&A would be a really sweet, fun thing for us to connect. I know a lot of you guys are all over the world, and it's really beautiful. It's as if you guys are sitting right here with me in this beautiful space. So let's get started right now. It's a little nerve-wracking because when you do it, you only get one try. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm really excited too. So the first one is from Rebecca. So let's go ahead. Hi Rebecca, I'm gonna give you a shout out. So let's just see what Rebecca has to say. All right, it's so exciting.
Elizabeth, so my question is, how do you get so much energy so early in the morning? You're up ready to go to the gym at 4:45 a.m. What's your secret?
I love that question. Oh, thank you, Rebecca, so much. That's a fantastic question. So we have actually infinite energy. We are infinite beings, and inside of us is the energy of the universe. And it's just a matter of tapping into that energy. So I'm going to give you a couple of secrets on how to do that. For me, one of the most powerful ways to have energy is when we're passionate about what we do, when we're passionate about our life, when we love our life, we love the people that are in our life. It's exciting to wake up in the morning when we find the thing that lights our heart on fire, and just in every cell of our body, we're excited about creating and contributing to others with our unique gifts and talents. And when we share that, it's beautiful. So in addition to that, I think it's really important to, when you meditate in the morning and in the evening before you go to sleep at night, when you nourish your body in a really healthy way, all those help to enliven you and give you more energy as well. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I start winding down around 8 o'clock at night. I do my little meditation, I do my journaling, and then I go to sleep in a very peaceful way. I get great sleep, and then when I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm energized and I'm ready to go. And then what I do is I have a amazingly delicious raw smoothie. And what I usually do is I have the smoothie in the freezer. I just go grab it, put it down, and I just eat it while I get ready for the gym. And then when I leave for the gym at 4:44 in the morning, when I do my intention of the day, I'm so filled with energy. So those are a couple little secrets. What I think I'd like to do is, I love this question so much, I'm actually gonna do a whole video on this. So Rebecca, thank you so much for that question. It was amazing. It was really beautiful to see you on here and to hear from you. So let's see here. My next question. Oh, it's from Allie. Amazing, Allie. Hi, Allie. Oh, thank you so much for sending a question. It's really beautiful to hear from you. So let's just see what you have to say. Okay, you guys ready? This is so fun. I feel like you guys are sitting like right here next to me. I love this. We're gonna have to do one of these once a month because this is really fun. All right, let's see what Allie has to say. Let's make sure it's turned up. Okay, you guys ready?
Hey Dr. Elizabeth, so I found a question. I'd really like to know what your idea on oil pulling is. As you are a dentist, I'd really like to know. That'd be super cool.
I love that. That's a fantastic question. So let me go ahead for those of you who don't know what oil pulling is. It's when we put coconut oil into our mouth, and what it does is it pulls the heavy metals out of our body. It's a very powerful thing to do. So Allie, in answer to your question, I think it's a phenomenal way to help pull the heavy metals out of our body, and we don't want those heavy metals in our body. It's not good for us. And what I do in the morning is I'll just take a little tablespoon of coconut oil, put it in my mouth, and let's say while I'm washing my face or I'm getting myself ready, putting my clothes on, I hold the oil in my mouth for about 10 to 15 minutes. And it's easier than you think it is to do this. And you just hold it in there, and then what you do is you swish and you just release the oil out of your mouth. And what that does is it's a great technique for getting heavy metals out of our body. So really quickly also, if you guys have mercury fillings, if you guys still have silver fillings in your mouth, I highly recommend, as a dentist, as Ali said, I am a dentist, I highly recommend you getting rid of those fillings. It'll be much better for your overall health and well-being. So thank you, Ali. That was an amazing question. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. I'm loving this so much, you guys. This is really fun. Okay, oh, this is from my beautiful girl, Celia, all the way from Norway. So I want to give Celia, hi Celia, it's so beautiful to hear from you. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so here we go.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh my gosh, Celia, this is a beautiful question. Thank you so much. So, wow, what would I tell my younger self? So when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of self-confidence. It was a difficult time for me when I was younger. And especially, let's go back to high school. High school was was not an easy time for me at all. And the kids weren't particularly nice, and so it was challenging. And what I would tell myself, my younger self, is that this time, even though it seems huge and big when you're in it, high school seems like your whole life when you're in it, it's like a blip on the radar screen compared to the beauty of your whole life. And don't let the people who might not be kind to you or don't really see the truth of who you are, you make me cry, like the beauty of your heart, don't let that take away from the beauty of who you are, the extraordinary soul of who you are. Because all of you beautiful light beings who come and tune into my channel are gorgeous. Shine your light and don't let any of those outer things squelch who you are. The mean boss, the nasty kids at school. You go ahead and you shine your light and you share your gifts and talents with the world, because I promise you, you're here for a purpose. You're here for something great. So you go ahead and you share who you are. And that's what I would tell myself back then, who dreamed of this moment here, being able to share these things with you. It makes me cry because it's really what I've always wanted to do in my life. So that is what I would tell my younger self. Celia, thank you so much. I want to really acknowledge you because I know that you tend to be a little shy. So for you to actually allow me to play the video and allow this question to contribute to everyone else watching is a beautiful thing. So thank you for your courage. So this is our last question for this particular Snapchat. So, this question's from Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Thank you so much for asking the question. I appreciate it. Okay, so here we go. You guys ready? All right. Let's see. Hang on. False alarm.
All right, I have a question. How do you learn to forgive yourself?
Oh, Daniel, that's a wonderful question. I love that question. Forgiveness is a biggie. It's huge in everyone's life. So let's start with forgiveness of self. Daniel's question is, how do we forgive ourselves? You start by making the decision to let yourself off the hook. It's forgiveness, just like if you were going to forgive somebody else. And realize that we're human. We're all human and we're all doing the best we can. Lack of self-forgiveness a lot of times is there's a level of self-punishing and guilt involved. And when we can just let that go, let ourselves off the hook for whatever it is that we did, no matter what, then we can begin the process of moving forward. And in that, you can also ask if it's, self-forgiveness because of something you might have thought that you did to somebody else, or actually, a transgression you did towards somebody else, either, consciously or unconsciously. You then approach the other person and you ask them for forgiveness. But it starts here. You start by loving yourself enough to let yourself off the hook. And you just start with the self-love. I love myself enough that I'm going to forgive myself. And then you move forward and you ask forgiveness from the other person. That's a great question. Thank you so much, Daniel. Oh my God, you guys, this was so fun. I loved it. It was literally like you guys were right here with me. It was really sweet. Thank you for your beautiful questions. Makes my heart really happy. So I'm definitely going to be doing this again. So think about what question you guys want to ask. And I want to give a shout out to my girl, Jolene, for this beautiful space that we're filming in. And if you enjoyed our time together, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love that. And if you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. That would be wonderful. So until next time, I love you. I appreciate you guys, and happy skinny dipping in the fountain of youth. Mwah. Ciao.